There's no need for this.
Don't worry about it. You're gonna have to come with us. Don't worry.
I'm coming with you. Don't worry.
No one's resisting, no one's getting worked up.
You guys really don't need to be doing all of that.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
حبيبي كيف بدي اتصل فيك؟
Take
Mahmoud Khalil, a Syrian-born Palestinian, rolls into New York on a student visa to study at Columbia's fancy SIPA program. He's got big plans, marries Noor Abdallah, a US citizen, and scores a green card by 2024. So far, so good. Just a guy chasing his degree and building a life. No red flags, just a dude grinding. Khalil steps up as a key voice in Colombia's pro-Palestinian protests, pushing for divestment from Israel and a Gaza ceasefire. He's with Columbia University Apartheid Divest, CUAD, negotiating with the school, though he says he's just a spokesperson, not the head honcho. Either way, he's in the spotlight and not everyone's a fan. This is where things start getting messy. His activism puts a target on his back. It is January 2025. Some pro-Israel group called Beitar starts spreading a lie that Khalil said, Zionists don't deserve to live. He flat out denies it, but the internet doesn't care. The claim blows up, and suddenly he's getting death threats and deportation demands online. Social media's a dumpster fire, and Khalil's caught in the middle. You can feel the heat building. Once you're labeled like that, it sticks. It's March 7, 2025. Khalil's spooked. He emails Columbia, begging for legal help because he's worried about deportation or worse. The university ghosts him. No reply, no support. On March 8, Boom ICE agents show up at Khalil's apartment building, no warning, no warrant. They grab him in the lobby, saying his student visa's getting revoked. Problem is, he's a green card holder now, but they pivot like it's no big deal.
Don't worry about it. You're gonna have to come with us. Don't worry.
I'm coming with you. Don't worry.
No one's resisting, no one's getting worked up.
You guys really don't need to be doing all of that.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
حبيبي كيف بدي اتصل فيك؟
Take Amy. Call Amy. She'll be
Okay.
fine.
Hi Amy. Yeah, they just like handcuffed him and took him. I don't know what to do. Okay. Then what should I do? I don't
They
know.
haul him to a federal office in Manhattan, then ship him to detention centers in New Jersey and Louisiana. The government doubles down, saying Khalil's tied to Hamas through his protest work. No evidence, just vibes and foreign policy talk. His legal team calls BS, but the Trump admin's in full attack mode. Trump himself says Khalil's a terror supporter who needs to go. The White House jumping in like that? It's personal now, and the stakes are sky high. People aren't having it. Jewish Voice for Peace and others hit the streets with a big sit-in at Trump Tower chanting, "Free Mahmoud Khalil." Hundreds show up and E100 get arrested. The courts start moving. Judge Jesse Furman in New York rocks Khalil's deportation and keeps his case in New Jersey, not Louisiana, where ICE sent him. Another judge, Michael Fabias, takes it up and pauses deportation while digging into whether the law used to detain Khalil is even constitutional. It's a rare W for Khalil, but he's still locked up, far from home.
And let me also say that we firmly believe that our international students have the same rights to freedom of speech as everyone else, and they should not be targeted by the government for exercising that right. And let me also say that I know many in our community today are mourning the absence of our graduate, Mahmoud Khalil.
A Louisiana immigration judge says Khalil's deportable because of some vague foreign policy clause pushed by Secretary of State Marco Rubio.
Hi, I'm trying to get into the United States on a student visa. I am a big supporter of Hamas, a murderous, barbaric group that kidnaps children, that rapes teenage girls, that takes hostages, that allows them to die in captivity, that returns more bodies than live hostages. If you tell us that you are in favor of a group like this, and if you tell us when you apply for your visa, and by the way, I intend to come to your country as a student, and rile up all kinds of anti-Jewish student, anti-Semitic activities. I intend to shut down your universities. If you told us all these things when you applied for a visa, we would deny your visa. I hope we would. If you actually end up doing that, once you're in this country on such a visa, we will revoke it. And if you end up having a green card, not citizenship, but a green card as a result of that visa while you're here in those activities, we're going to kick you out. It's as simple as that. This is not about free speech. This is about people that don't have a right to be in the United States to begin with. No one has a right to a student visa. No one has a right to a green card, by the way.
Meanwhile, Noor gives birth to their son, and Khalil's stuck in detention, not even allowed out for the birth.
Yeah, 13. are my first words to you.
That's brutal. Imagine missing your kid's birth because of a political vendetta. It's a low point, and you can feel how personal this fight's become. Khalil's team gets more video from Colombia via subpoena, showing the lead-up to his arrest. It's another piece of evidence painting ICE's moves as shady. Then, Khalil finally gets to meet his newborn son and Noor in person, thanks to a judge overriding the government's objections. It's a fleeting bright spot in a grim situation. Guy's still detained, but at least he gets that moment. Judge Fabiaz starts tearing into the law used against Khalil, calling it likely unconstitutional for being too vague. On June 11, he orders Khalil's release but gives the government 2 days to appeal. They drag their feet, claiming Khalil lied on his green card app. Again, no proof. It's like they're just throwing stuff at the wall to keep him locked up. Fabiaz has had enough and orders Khalil released on bail, calling his detention a punishment for his political speech. Khalil walks out of the Louisiana detention center and heads back to New York.
When you enter this facility, your rights leave you behind. So once you enter there, you see a different reality, just a different reality about this country that supposedly champions human rights and liberty and justice. But once you cross literally that door, you see the opposite side of what actually happening on this country under just the eyes of everyone. But I will leave it here. Thank you so much, everyone. And again, I will be able to give more comments in New York, but thank you so much. Thank you so much.
It's a huge win, but after months of hell, you can't help but wonder how much this took out of him and his family. Thank you for watching. Please give a like and subscribe if you liked it.